truly embarrassed.
Miss Wilding, your taste is exquisite. It's always a pleasure to serve you.
Well, thank you. It just isn't fair. They're all so beautiful. Do you think I could possibly...
The Diamond and Emeralds.
Yeah.
A lovely piece. And quite old.
It's gorgeous. Is Mr. Horton here today?
Yes, I believe he's in his office.
Do you think he could join us? He's so clever about jewelry as an investment.
Yes, of course.
You know what I really need to do? See if it's in the daylight. I'll be over by the door.
Certainly.
Good to see you again, Miss Wilding.
You too. Thank you for waiting.
Where's Miss Wilding?
She left
What? When?
just a few minutes ago.
She couldn't have just walked out. She's got $300,000 of her bracelets.
Since Mr. McCabe has a full schedule, let's move this along so we don't hold him up.
That's an excellent idea. Thank you very much, ladies.
Now, the first item for our charity fashion show is the music. Mr. McCabe, do you have any suggestions? Mr. McCabe?
Hmm? What?
The music?
Oh, music. Suggestion. Line lamp. Line lamp. Huh? Well, no, that's a joke, ladies. It's obvious that I'm a man of my own generation.
Well, perhaps we should focus on lunch instead.
Well, for some stupid reason, my doctor is obsessed with my cholesterol. Not that it's getting to me, of course.
Excuse me, Mr. McCabe. Phone call for you.
Oh, thank you very much. Oh, incidentally, before you go, I would like to have a plate of steamed vegetables. No dressing, no butter, no nothing. And to drink a glass of water. And will you take this damn dessert cart away from me? Hide it, at least from me. Thank you very much. Ladies, will you excuse me? Hello?
Hey, I got something I think you're going to be interested in.
What's that?
Well, a woman walks out of the most expensive jewelry store in town with $300,000 worth of bracelets.
Ah, come on, Jake. Why the hell are you bothering with a robbery, even one this rich?
Well, I got real interested when the mayor's office phoned.
What? The mayor's in this?
Yeah, the store called them. I guess they figured it was too touchy for the police. They know the woman. So do you.
Who is she?
It's your fashion show pal, Jennifer Wilding.
Oh, really? Well, when did they say this happened?
About an hour ago. Her and the jewels walked right out.
Oh, how very interesting, yeah.
You don't sound well. You still on your diet?
Oh, no. I'm in the middle of a meeting with Miss Wilding and her committee, and it started just about that time.
You were with her?
Yeah. Exactly. I'll talk to you later. Goodbye. Oh, dear. My apologies, ladies. I'm so sorry.
No, we understand. Now, let me tell you my surprise for the fashion show. It's really thrilling.
Oh, good.
I've gotten some major jewelry collectors to lend us pieces, more than $40 million worth. And the pièce de résistance is a Catherine the Great necklace. It's priceless.
Congratulations. You've done a wonderful job, hasn't she, ladies?
Miss Wilding.
I just didn't know you'd gone out.
Nancy, you saw me leave for my luncheon at the club.
But I just took your lunch into the living room on a tray, like you asked.
Lisa! Lisa, what the hell are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? I've come home. Home? You've never lived in California, and do you have a bathing suit I might borrow? I felt your pool, and it was so nice and toasty. I thought maybe I'd... What about our agreement? I'm broke. Busted. We split the take from the last job. We each had the same. Damn it, you had $3 million. Well, you always were the one who could manage money. Besides, do you have any idea how fast $3 million goes?
Damn you, Lisa. This is unbelievable.
If you needed money, why didn't you just call? I can lend you something to tide you over. Oh, no. I wouldn't dream of taking advantage of you like that. No, I'm here to work. Look, Lisa, I've made a whole new life for myself here, and if you think you can just come in and... Do you mind not smoking in my house? Those are real. I should hope so. I stole them from your favorite store. They're so fond of you there. You stole jewelry and let the store think that I took it? Don't worry. I checked with your housekeeper and made sure you had an alibi at the time I was there. Then what makes you think I won't tell the police the truth? It might be a little awkward calling the police. Not just explaining to your new society friends about me, but making the police understand about all those little robberies we pulled together brilliantly in Europe. It is delicious, isn't it? As a sample of what I can do to you if you're reluctant to help me. Oh, Jenny, don't look like that. Oh, I was only teasing. You know I'd never hurt you. It's just so hard for me alone. I need you. I really do.
What a surprise to see you again. Except this really isn't a surprise.
Excuse me?
I came here today because I saw your picture in the paper about this fashion show.
I'm sorry, have we met?
Lisa, have you forgotten me? Along with your old name?
Apparently I have. Thank you, I'm through for the day.
Perhaps we could just have a cigarette and see if I can jog your memory, huh?
Sorry, I don't smoke.
Hey, you think this is amusing? I take you to my house in the country for a romantic weekend. I awaken in the middle of the night, and you're gone. And so are my wife's jewels.
Everyone knows infidelity can be expensive. And I'm sorry, but you have the wrong woman.
No, you have robbed the wrong man. Because now I don't care if my wife knows.
When do you claim this happened?
You know when. A year ago this spring.
I've lived here for the last 3 years, and I haven't been out of the country.
What a convincing liar you are. All right. We'll see if the police are persuaded, huh?
Wait. Perhaps we could talk about this. Of course he was upset. He wanted to have an affair. I said no.
What about his wife's jewelry?
Please, he's so cheap, she's lucky if she's got a single strand of faux pearls. No, I didn't steal anything from him. Except apparently his heart. Lisa, pay attention. He said he was going to the police. Just bluffing. To get you, or rather me, into bed with him. Oh, well, you saw how pushy he is. But don't worry. I'll take care of it. How? I'll talk to him. He can't intimidate me because I know the truth. I'm afraid I do have some bad news for you. What? I fired your housekeeper. What? Well, the woman's not a complete idiot. Sooner or later, she was bound to figure out there are two of us. But you're not staying. What do you suggest I wear to take care of this nasty Baron?
I've heard of you, of course, from my European sources. But they claimed you never worked in this country.
Oh, I never did before. This is a rather remarkable decision.
And quite a calling card.
I thought they might catch your attention.
I hope this keeps you honest.
Actually, it's not this part of the payment I'm most interested in.
Just what you asked for. But I'm surprised. Your reputation is no violence.
Purely self-protection.
This was the hard part.
I know. They're illegal.
You know, if you've got a problem, well, I might be able to help you. In fact, it might be a pleasure.
Thanks, but I make it a rule. I always solve personal problems myself.
Come in. Ravishing. I was agonizing, wondering if you'd really come.
You don't seem to have had much doubt.
What shall we drink to?
Let's wait. That's incredible. This woman really looked like me.
Yes, the store personnel were all questioned, and they all were positive.
Now, when did all this nonsense at the jewelry store happen?
Around lunchtime.
And that's when we were together at the committee meeting. Well, the answer's obvious, isn't it?
It is?
Of course. Some woman may be an actress or a model with a superficial resemblance to me, makes herself up, does her hair, passes herself off. It's the only possible explanation.
I suppose you're right. Well, thank you for taking the time to come in, my dear.
Oh, not at all. Fabulous dog. Oh, such beautiful eyes.
Oh, yes. They're a wonderful blue.
What a strong face.
Yes, it is a strong face, isn't it?
And yet so sensitive. Remarkable.
You know, there are some people who say that there's a marked resemblance between Max and me. Physically, that is.
Yes, I think I see it.
Your perspicacity is amazing, my dear.
Well, thank you. Bye now.
Bye.
Exceptional. And I'm not speaking of the wine.
I wanted it to be memorable for you.
It was. But somehow
What?
I thought you didn't smoke.
That's because I was a different woman at the club. You were with my twin sister then.
You're joking.
I wish I were. You see, I'm afraid she was very upset when you mentioned the police. That's why I wanted this afternoon to be the best you ever had.
But why?
Because it was your last. Lisa, I can't believe it. You killed him. What? Jennifer, what are you talking about? Don't lie to me. Not this time. Not about murder. You're joking. You don't really believe that I know you did it. You didn't even try and talk to him because you took a gun with you. God, you made love to him first and then you killed him. Didn't you? Oh! Didn't you? All right. Yes. Yes, I did it for you. Oh, Lisa, please. I didn't have any choice. He would have ruined everything. You don't know Jean-Claude. I do. He's mean and vindictive. He would have gone to the police. And even if they didn't believe him, they'd never let us near the fashion show. You killed a man so he could rob a fashion show? Well, I was scared. You were so mad at me. I couldn't make it in Europe without you. I was afraid you'd send me back alone, and I didn't know why I'd do that. Oh, Jennifer, please help me. Please. If I help you, if I do one last job with you, will you promise me, I mean really promise, that you'll leave and never come back? You may never see you again. Never. All right. And something else. You don't do anything at all without talking to me first. Promise? Okay, I promise.
What the hell is going on around here?
Mr. McCabe,
What?
excuse me.
Who are you?
Mr.
What's your name?
Sir,
What's your name? Speak up, girl.
Lucille McMullen, your temporary assistant.
Assistant? I've got an assistant. His name is Derek.
No, I mean, yes, but not that kind of assistant. You
What?
see, at secretarial school, they're trying to upgrade our image, so now we're known as...
Somebody get these thugs out of here. All right, what do you want now? I have a secretary.
No, sir. She took a leave of absence.
What?
Family emergency.
Was it serious?
Her grandmother's 100th birthday in Ohio.
Oh, in Ohio. Okay.
And when nobody from the steno pool would take the assignment, they called the school and I came.
You're still in secretarial school?
No, I graduated today.
Oh, well, congratulations.
I was in the top...
Listen to me, all you people. Get back to your desks and get rid of all of these drop cloths and go back to work. You know better than this. Listen, you. You find out who's responsible for this paint crew and stop them. Do you hear me? You stop them. My God, look at that desk. Who told her to clean my desk? I'm gonna kill that girl. Deliver me from secretaries, especially that one.
Mr. McCabe, we have a major breakthrough about the murder of that French banker.
You get that smirk over your face?
Just listen to this. I went over to the country club. That French banker was visiting while he was in town, and I talked to the man at the caddy shack.
Derek, my tolerance for you is eroding rapidly. Get to the point.
Well, he was trying to pick up this beautiful woman. The man at the caddy shack thought that they were trying to make a date.
Ah, just possibly we're getting someplace, huh?
Well, I got a picture of her from the club's social director. I had
Splendid.
Here it is. I got it. You get excited, you're not gonna like what you see.
What do you mean? That's the first real evidence
Take a look.
What is this? What is this, some kind of a practical joke?
No, sir, I don't think so.
This is Jennifer Wilding. We've been through all this before.
Jail. I showed that picture to the elevator operator at the hotel where the banker was murdered. Says he saw her going into the suite.
Jake, at the time of the murder, she was sitting in a chair right there, explaining how she couldn't have been involved in the jewel robbery.
Sounds like a great alibi to me.
This is impossible.
Huh? You know what Sherlock Holmes said when you...
I know what Sherlock Holmes said,
I saw
damn
all
it.
those movies about
Jake,
What?
put surveillance on Jennifer Wilding, and I mean 24 hours a day.
You got it.
Oh, and find out who this double is and how they meet to set these things up, you know?
All right.
It's the only answer you're getting. I don't know anything about that jewelry store job.
I guess catching you with a bracelet was just a case of bad luck, right?
I was completely surprised when I found him in my car.
This is the woman that did the job. You recognize her?
No.
Oh. About that.
I don't even know what that is.
You don't. Well, we think that this woman Used it to murder the French banker. I think it's funny how she looks like this other woman you've never seen before.
What are you talking about?
Receiving stolen goods, aiding and abetting a murder.
Come on. I'm not a violent guy. I hate it.
Yeah. Almost as much as you love money. Hell, I think you'd broker anything, including a silencer, if the price was right.
Prove it.
I don't have to. I'm gonna hold you as a material witness. And I think I'm gonna put a word out on the street that you rolled over on one of your sources.
You wouldn't do that.
Really? I think the boys you do business with are gonna have you for lunch. You're a hotshot gambler. Find out how perfect your reputation is. Get him out of here.
You play dirty.
Yeah, well, it's part of my job.
About this. Hypothetically, I might have made a silencer part of a deal for a payment to a major source.
Any hypothetical source in particular?
Anything you want to assume. You didn't hear that from me.
I'm sorry, I didn't order anything.
Compliments of the gentleman.
May I?
Has anyone ever said no?
Oh, often, but not lately.
At least not when you send an emerald for dessert.
Well, I think it gets a person's attention.
Actually, I prefer chocolate mousse. Of course, you know it's a fake. A real emerald has a flaw.
Very good. Only a real pro can tell that without a loop.
If you'll excuse me, I think I'll have my wine alone.
But sometimes even a pro can make a mistake. Magic. It's also real, by the way.
I can tell. But I'm sorry, I don't accept even real diamonds from strangers.
I didn't say it was a present. It's my calling card. I know what you do for a living. I deal in special jewelry, the stolen kind. Your old contact's out of the picture. From now on, you'll be dealing with me. Waiter.
Jennifer Wilding came here from Europe about 3 years ago. Before that, nothing.
Oh, come on. She's famous.
Only after she came here. European police have never heard of her. Neither have the FBI or police in any major U.S. city. I used her fingerprint off the driver's
No
license.
family, no old friends?
Zero. Seems the first person to meet her when she came here was her banker.
Yeah?
Well, he describes her as enchanting and discreetly rich. Seems all her money comes in wire transfers from a Swiss bank.
Only somebody with an incriminating past is that clean. The woman's hiding something. Find it. What the hell are you doing? Are you all right?
Please, Mr. McCabe, don't go in there.
Out of my way, will you? I said move. How could this happen?
Well, no one knows. I can't find out who started the work order or who authorized it. And when I call the supervisor, they put me on hold. And I can't...
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's gonna stop right now. Right now! All of you stop everything and get out! Do you hear me?
finish. Union rules?
Union rules.
Maybe you could just take a long lunch.
Hello. I rang the bell, but no one answered.
Really? You don't look like you're selling encyclopedias.
Mind if I have a cup of coffee?
Ooh, things must be tough. Time was when a diamond bought a guy a cup of coffee.
Yours for a smile.
Thank you.
Now, what's this about a diamond?
Yesterday, lunch, club, diamond, remember?
Oh, that diamond. I was thinking of the future.
That's why I'm here.
Is this business or something more personal?
I never mix business with pleasure.
What a pity. Oh, damn. Damn, it's silk and coffee stains.
Here, let me help you with that.
I always like something sweet before breakfast. I'll be right back. Jennifer. Lisa, what was going on out there? You tell me. I just looked up and there he was. Come on, get out of there. We have to change. Of course, I had no idea he was the man from the club yesterday. When you told me the diamond store, you didn't mention how cute he was. What did he say to you? Lisa, what did you say to him? Nothing. I didn't have a chance. By the time I figured out who he was, you walked in. I had to distract him by spilling coffee on the road. Here, let me help you. I don't know what he's up to. I just know he's trouble. Let me know what you think of his technique. Business, of course. Give me those earrings. Sorry, I'm not usually so clumsy. Now, where were we?
Business and pleasure. A debate on which comes first.
And then I've got an easy answer. Neither.
You don't leave me much room to negotiate.
How much negotiating can you do in 30 seconds? The time will take you to walk out of here, leave, and never come back.
Got awfully cold in here all of a sudden.
Let me show you out.
When I said we were going to be in business together, I meant it.
Not half as much as I did when I told you I don't know what you're talking about.
One more thing.
Just make it goodbye.
Stay away from the fashion show. Job's too big for you. There's going to be cops everywhere. Besides, the DA's got his reputation on the line.
I'm glad you mentioned him, because if I ever see you again, I'm going to ask him personally to...
I'm sorry. I just wondered what happened to the lady with the coffee.
Lace is back, and not just in slips or teddies. The latest look for After Dark makes the most of this fabulous filmy fabric. Huh? The Diamond Butterfly is a cunning collection of 1-carat stones. Now for something really stunning. This off-the-shoulder number cut on the bias. And I do mean the bias. Well, what do you think, huh?
What are you doing?
What? Oh, no, I was just doing a little rehearsing for, you know.
So you got the place painted?
Yeah,
It's nice.
thank you.
Looks exactly the same.
Well, that's the way I wanted it. Incidentally, some of the paint's still wet, so be careful what you touch. What's happening with the investigation?
Went over to her house. Tried to get her to commit to robbing the fashion show.
Yeah, and?
I don't know. 1 minute she's warm, she's real nice, she's all over me. The next minute she's ice. I tell you, it's...
It sounds like a victory for good sense on her part to me.
I tried a little psychology. I told her not to even think about robbing the fashion show.
She damn well better not. I'd look like a fool standing at the podium while she did it. One thing I do not enjoy is looking like an ass in public.
Well, speaking of looking like an ass, I think I'd look at my jacket if I were you.
What do you mean, Jake? Jake? Thank you.
This way. This way. We need to stop down.
Pardon me. Good evening, Mr. McCabe.
You look absolutely magnificent.
Thank you. How's it feel to be so near a multi-million-dollar necklace?
It is the moment I have been waiting for all week. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready, we'll begin. Time to make history, Miss Wilding. Turn the lights back on. Don't anybody go.
There it is.
Oh my God!
Miss Wilding.
Somebody's going away there.
She did it. I know she did it. She stole that necklace right out from under me. But how?
I knew you'd be here. I came right down to help just as soon as I heard about it on the 11 o'clock news. I picked up the early paper. You're on the front page of both.
Let me see. Yeah. Jewel thieves put DA's lights out. And this one says, DA with red face and empty hands. I like it. It's catchy.
I had no idea you were so photogenic. And there are more pictures of you inside.
Do you think just possibly that you can stop being helpful long enough to make some coffee?
Of course. But first, I just want to say that I, for one, am behind you 100% all the way.
Coffee, black and strong. But please take your time.
No cream.
No cream, that's right.
Jail?
What?
Look at these pictures. Come here.
What is it?
Watch. I'm following her.
Yeah?
Look at the dress she's wearing.
That? Strapless velvet ball gown.
The belt on the dress. See the belt?
I don't get it.
Yes! I see what you mean. Lucille!
Can somebody tell me what's going on?
Lucille, get in here. Forget the coughing and the judge on the phone. Wake one up if you have to. I need a search warrant. And call the police. I want them over at Jennifer Wilding's house.
What are you doing here?
That's not a very friendly greeting.
If you don't leave this instant, I'm calling the police.
Oh, well, I think you'll be surprised at their response time. We're here. Matter of fact, we're all here, Jennifer, if that's your real name.
What's this about?
May I come in? I have an invitation.
Actually, we'd like to see your twin sister, too, if she's here.
I don't have a sister.
We know from the pictures in the papers. Search your bags.
See, the belt buckles are different in the pictures that we have. In one, it points to the left, and the other, it points to the right.
Are you crazy?
No, see, a person's belt buckle always points in the direction of their predominant hand. Right if you're right-handed, left if you're left-handed.
You and your twin are mirror images, aren't you?
I told you, I don't have a sister, twin or otherwise.
I found it.
It's too bad. I just want to make sure I'm arresting the right woman.
What for? I have no idea how those got in my suitcase.
Don't worry about the necklace. It's paste.
Mr. McCabe knew you'd try to steal it, so he switched them before the show.
Then what are you arresting me for?
Murder? You're the woman that shot Jean-Claude Armand. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you can't afford one will be appointed for you.
And how are you employed by the hotel?
I'm an elevator operator for the luxury suites only.
Now, on the day of the murder, were you on duty?
Yes, I was. See, I'm working my way through college, so I get to work right after my last class. And that day, I got there at 1 o'clock.
And did you see anyone come up to the suite where the murder took place?
Yes, I did. See, first I took up the dead man, and then about 20 minutes after that, I took up the woman. And then I'd say an hour after that, I took her back downstairs.
Did you actually see this woman go into the suite where the murder took place?
Yes, I did. You see, the hotel only has 10 of these luxury suites, so I'm never really too busy. And nobody was buzzing at the time, so I didn't have anywhere to go. And she's a beautiful woman. I enjoyed watching her walk away.
Could you identify that woman, please?
Yes.
Is she present in this courtroom today?
She's sitting right there.
Point to her again.
Right there.
I see. May the record reflect that this witness has identified the defendant.
The record will so reflect.
I have no further questions, Your Honor.
Does the defense wish to cross-examine?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
You may step down. Mr. McCabe, call your next witness.
Oh, well, that concludes the people's case in chief, Your Honor. Thank you.
Mr. Reed.
Your Honor, at this time, the defense calls as its first witness, the District Attorney, Mr. J.L. McCabe.
Son of a...
Mr. McCabe, if you have an objection, the court would like to hear it.
Well, I was merely reflecting, Your Honor, that I have no evidence that can possibly be helpful to the defense.
Well, on the contrary, Your Honor, Mr. McCabe's testimony will, in fact, clear my client.
With that representation, the court will hear this testimony. Mr. McCabe, please be sworn and take the stand.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I certainly do.
State your name for the record.
J.L. McCabe.
Sir, please state your full name for the record.
Jason Lochinvar McCabe.
Please take the witness stand.
Now, Mr. McCabe, please tell us where you were at the time of the murder of Jean-Claude Armand.
I was in my office.
Was anyone with you?
Yes, my assistant, Derek Mitchell.
And who else?
A woman who claimed to be Jennifer Wilding.
And didn't that woman look exactly like the defendant?
She did. The people have contended all along the defendant has an identical twin sister. We have been unable to produce her, however.
Your Honor, at this time, the defense would like to conduct a demonstration. Mr. McCabe, is it your contention that while one of these women was in the office, the other was committing the murder?
It is.
Well, if that's the case, would you please tell us which one of these women was not in the office? Because it follows, therefore, that the other is innocent. Mr. McCabe, please identify the innocent woman.
I cannot do that.
Your Honor, since Mr. McCabe can't convict both of these women and then flip a coin to decide which one gets punished, the defense moves that all charges against my client be dropped.
Mr. McCabe, do the people object?
Not only do we object, Your Honor, we have a rebuttal witness to this trickery by the defense. With the court's permission, we would like to take this witness out of order.
So ordered.
We call the defendant's sister. Now, Miss Wilding, you and your sister are very close, aren't you?
Yes.
In fact, more than close. As an identical twin, isn't there a very special bond between you?
Our parents were killed in a car crash when we were less than a year old. We've only had each other.
And you'd do anything for her, including helping her escape being punished for first-degree murder?
Objection. Argumentative, Your Honor, assumes facts not in evidence.
I'll rephrase the question, Your Honor. You don't want to see your sister convicted, do you?
Of course not.
But we have an eyewitness who positively identified one of you as the woman he saw entering and leaving the suite at the time of the murder.
And one of us was in your office at the time of the murder.
Exactly. So it stands to reason that whichever one of you wasn't at my office was the woman our witness saw, the woman who murdered Jean-Claude Armand.
You were in your office, Mr. McCabe. Can you tell us apart?
I'm sorry to say I cannot. But I was sure there were two of you. I was also sure your sister's lawyer would pull this stunt of producing you and challenging us to tell you apart. In fact, I was counting on his producing you because one of you should have left a fingerprint in my office. Unfortunately, my crew went over every inch of my office and came up empty. Until I remembered this. It's my dog's collar. I would like to have my dog Max's collar marked as People's next in order.
Objection?
This evidence has just come to attention from the lab, Your Honor.
Objection overruled.
Thank you. You see, the twin who was in my office gave Max a scratch, more than a scratch, rubbed his neck. Max was in heaven. And that woman left a fingerprint on Max's collar. But when we fingerprinted the defendant, it didn't match. However, the print on the collar did match the print on your driver's license, Jennifer. It was your print on the collar, and it's a perfect match. You were in my office while she was committing murder. No further questions. Despite the maneuvers and challenges by the defense, the state will show that there is probable cause, that the defendant committed the murder of his wife, Caroline Carmichael.
Probable cause will be difficult, Your Honor, inasmuch as the medical examiner's autopsy was inconclusive.
Bruises found on the deceased's neck indicate force might have been used to either subdue her or force her underwater. In the course of the trial and after further consultation with forensic experts, we believe we can support the charge of murder. We have witnesses who will confirm the defendant's hostility toward his wife and his desire to be rid of her.
It appears that the prosecution is armed to the teeth with hearsay.
I would remind defense that this is a preliminary hearing. Hearsay is admissible.
Lab analysis verifies that footprints found by the poolside match the defendant's shoes. We have reason to believe he was in the area at or near the time of death. There was motive, and we believe that we can clearly establish method as well.
Rebuttal, Your Honor. The so-called evidence of the prosecution is nothing more than gossamer. And like gossamer, it falls apart when confronted by hard facts. Your Honor, I've just been informed that we have a new witness who will testify that the defendant was nowhere near his residence at the time in question, that Dr. Carmichael was, in fact, 30 miles away at the time of his wife's unfortunate death. And, Ms. Champlin, please tell the court, for the record, what do you do for a living?
I was Mrs. Carmichael's personal assistant. I handled all her appointments and correspondence. I lived in a wing of the house.
Please tell the court where Dr. Carmichael was at 10:25 a.m. on the day in question, at the time of his wife's death.
He was with me.
More specifically, please, where?
We were at the Koali Arms Hotel.
I see. And what were you doing there?
I believe the term is having an affair.
Why didn't you come forward sooner?
Alan, Dr. Carmichael told me not to. I believe he was trying to protect my reputation. But I couldn't sit back any longer. He would never hurt Mrs. Carmichael. And he couldn't have because he was with me.
Oh, man, I was gonna scare you, man. You blew it. How's it going? You miss me, huh?
Yeah.
What's up?
You up to speed on the Carmichael case?
Well, not really. I just got back in town. I haven't heard the latest. What?
Bad news. We checked out the
What?
guy's alibi. She did rent a room at the hotel that day, and a clerk there thinks he saw Carmichael. Thinks. He's not sure. It was just enough to hurt the case and get the judge wondering whether we have enough evidence to go to trial. You know, the guy already has an alibi.
Yeah.
So McCabe withdrew the charges.
He withdrew the charges?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so that's why this place looks like a funeral in here, huh?
He's not a happy man. He wants to see you the minute you get in.
All right.
Oh, Jake,
Good to see
go
you.
back.
Oh, there you are. Get in here and shut the door.
I'm very tired. I just spent 6 hours on a plane. If you're gonna yell, I'm leaving.
I'm glad to see you, Jake. No, open the door just a bit, just for a second. When I need my chief investigator the most, where the hell is he? Out of town, that's where.
I was investigating the Paloma kidnapping. You sent me, and why the hell are we yelling? What's going on?
I really got him going, huh? Look out there.
You need a hobby. You need to golf, needlepoint, pottery, something. I think it'd be healthy for you.
Sit down, sit down.
Okay. Seem pretty happy for a guy who just withdrew a case. What's going on?
I am. They snookered me, but now it's my shot.
What do you mean?
I don't trust that perfect alibi last second. It's too bad. But it occurred to me as I was sitting here contemplating my place in the universe that you were out of town. They don't know about you, Jake.
It's true. Want me to poke around?
Materialize in their lives. Carmichael sat in court with a damn smirk on his face, daring me to crack his perfect alibi. He's a murderer. I know it. He knows it. Get me the evidence I need to go back into court and refile murder charges. I want to nail the SOB.
But, Mr. Morris, why should I accept a new chauffeur when I'm perfectly happy with the one I've got?
I mean, I don't understand. I mean, Mark was always so reliable. Listen, the worst day he could have picked a drop out of me.
Well, I don't know all the details, sir, but Mr. Sinclair told me to get here as soon as possible.
But it's strange. I mean, it's not like Mr. Sinclair to call me without more notice.
Well, I hope you understand it's a matter of company policy.
Look, I don't care about your policy. If you know something, you tell me, or I'll find someone else who will.
Okay. All I know, sir, is it has something to do with some heavy-duty traffic violations. He lost his license about a month ago and didn't tell Mr. Sinclair, so that's what happened.
Okay. How long have you been chauffeuring, Hank?
3 years, sir. All my credentials are right there in the letter, I believe.
So, what would happen if I called to verify these references? Would that be all right?
Yes, sir. That's totally up to you.
All right. We'll give you a 2-week trial run. You'll stay in the extra suite in the West Wing. You don't perform, you are out. Does that suit you?
That's fine with me, sir.
Oh, and one more thing. Anything and everything that goes on in this house is confidential. This house has been through a terrible loss lately, and our privacy has been violated enough as it is. Nothing leaves these 4 walls. Am I clear?
Completely.
Alan?
Leah.
This is Hank Morris, the new chauffeur.
Mr. Morris?
I want you to go and pick up this man, Bring him back to the house.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Sondergaard, show Mr. Morris the way to the garage.
Follow me, please.
Okay. Thank you again.
They're waiting for you in the back, sir. Mr. Morris, they want you too, please.
And do you, Alan James Carmichael, take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife, to have and to hold, till death do you part?
I do.
Then by the power vested in me by the state of Hawaii, I now pronounce you man and wife.
What have you got?
I got trouble. Carmichael and Leah got married about an hour ago. I was their witness.
Oh, God, so much for mourning, huh? The Queen is dead. Long live the King.
It was a quiet, simple little ceremony. Very smart. Wife can't testify against her husband. I think he's taking out some insurance.
Yeah, good chance.
So, what did Derek find out about the will? Anything?
About what we expected. Carmichael's wife brought a substantial inheritance to the marriage. With her passing, it goes to him, so it's a little over $5 million in it.
Not bad for a weekend's work.
You got that right. Anything else on your end?
Yeah, I gotta pick him up in about a half hour. I'm gonna see what I can find out at his office. This guy's working on his wedding day.
Some honeymoon. You know, this whole thing stinks, Jake.
Yeah.
You be careful.
Come on.
the office, sir?
No, in a minute. Look, drive around the mall slowly.
Yes, sir.
Stop right here. Stop. All right, on to the office.
Dr. Carmichael, we had a cancellation at 4 with Mr. Castle, and Mrs. Como's already waiting inside.
What?
Well, you were running late, so I just thought...
You don't think you do what you're told. I do not want patients wandering around the office by themselves. Is that clear?
Well, I just thought...
Is that clear?
Yes, Doctor. What happened? The old driver quit?
Yeah. My name's Hank Morris.
Sarah Fox. Nice to meet you, Hank.
Thank you.
I'll have Lynette show you where you can wait until Dr. Carmichael needs you.
Sure.
If you're lucky, it won't be for a while.
Is he always like this?
Always. He's a very precise man. Likes everything just so. If something's out of order or someone's not where he's supposed to be, look out. Lynette, this is Hank Morris.
Hi.
Hi, Lynette. How are you?
Just fine.
Make him comfortable, okay?
Okay. Can you read?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can read.
Oh, tea leaves. I can.
Oh, really? Well, somehow that doesn't surprise me.
I can read the bumps on your head, too. Do you want me to read yours for you?
No. No, maybe we could do that some other time. What about, Dr. Carmichael? You ever, read the bumps on his head?
Yes. Okay. I understand. Mrs. Carmichael called. She's finished shopping, and you're supposed to pick her up at Mason's downtown in about 20 minutes.
No, I gotta move then. Okay, thank you. Congratulations. Should I say best wishes?
I beg your pardon?
I never know which one to say to the bride and which one to say to the groom. I think it's best wishes. I'm not sure.
Thank you, Hank. That's very sweet of you.
Is it okay to talk? I know some clients say they don't allow it. Makes them feel a little awkward talking to a chauffeur.
Well, actually, being a client makes me feel a little awkward. You know, riding in the back.
Well, you're the boss. You can pretty much ride wherever you want.
Stop the car, Hank. I used to come here all the time when I was a little girl.
Oh, yeah?
The ocean was so big and powerful, I always felt so safe, so happy.
You're a new bride. You got a big mansion. You got your own limousine. You got your own chauffeur. You must be pretty happy, huh? Did I say something wrong?
I'm just so scared.
Of me?
I saw you following me this morning. He's always following me, watching me. He's jealous, you know, insanely jealous. Everywhere I go, everyone I talk to, have lunch with, play tennis with, he knows. It's as though I've been bought. Or he's afraid he's gonna lose me. It's just not right.
Why did you marry him?
I don't know. Maybe it's me. I've gone to men like him my whole life.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe it's because I feel that that's all I'm worth. You can get used to that kind of feeling sometimes, Hank. You can.
Any problems getting Leah home?
No, sir.
Just curious. Tried to get you on the car phone twice. You weren't in it.
She had a lot of packages to carry in and out, sir. Plus, we stopped at a few more stores on the way back home.
Needed to run some errands. Had to take a cab.
Sorry, sir.
Here, let me help you with that. Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
Good.
So, tell me, are you always this friendly, Mr. Morris?
Miss Sondergaard, I'm the new kid on the block here. See, you've been around. You know the ropes better than I do. So, how long you been with the doctor, anyway?
I've been with Dr. Carmichael for 12 years now.
Yeah, well, I've been with the guy one day, and it's his wedding night. So I don't think he's going to be telling me much tonight, know what I mean?
Well, just what is it that you wish to know, Mr. Morris?
Oh, nothing in particular. Just, I like to know my clients on a personal level. It just helps me.
Well, getting personal with Dr. Carmichael is something that he seldom allows.
Yeah, I know. It's the rumor, anyway.
Rumor?
A couple guys down at the limousine service, they were talking about Dr. Carmichael and his first wife.
What'd they say?
See, the rumor is that he's whacked her around a couple times. Now, I'm not saying that's true. I'm just saying that's what I heard.
Well, the late Mrs. Carmichael was not perfect. Good night, Mr. Morris.
Good night.
No, I will not stop. No, that's what we're I promise you I will find the truth. I want to know.
So was anything taken?
No, sir, not that I can tell.
Oh, then the only crime is entry, and this is my house, correct?
Yes, sir, it is your house.
Look, I've had enough trouble with the police lately. I won't have them around. They didn't bother the main house because the alarm system is too good. That's all that matters. Bring the car around in 15 minutes.
Yes, sir.
Hank. In here. I heard what happened. You know who did it, don't you?
I got a pretty good idea, yeah.
Last night he was furious.
Why?
He couldn't reach us on the car phone, and he insinuated all kinds of crazy things.
We didn't do anything.
I tried to explain, but he believes what he wants to believe, and he believes that you and I...
I'll talk to him.
No, I don't want you getting involved in this.
I already am involved.
Oh, God. I'm sorry. I just don't want to see another innocent person get hurt.
Excuse me, Mrs. Carmichael. You said you wanted to see me?
Yes, of course.
Damn him.
You look like you could use this more than me.
Is it 100 proof?
No, it's herb tea, actually.
Pass. Damn, he makes me mad. I never know what to do to make him happy.
He's a perfectionist, huh?
Yeah, do it his way or else.
Yeah. What did you do your way?
I was doing an inventory on the slips.
Slips?
The medical slips. What we use to keep drugs stocked here at the office. He's meticulous. He keeps receipts on everything. Dated, sequentially numbered.
Yeah, I got a feeling he's going to ask me to color code his toolkit any day now.
Just don't lose any.
Is that what you did? You lost some medical slips?
Well, a couple are missing, but I didn't lose them. I just mentioned it to him, and he blows up at me. Tells me to mind my own damn business and leave his precious files alone. Well, fine. From now on, I just answer the phone around here.
Jake, are you sure about this?
Sure, no problem.
I don't like this, Jake. This could be considered breaking and entering.
We're not breaking anything, we're just entering.
It's a stretch, and you know it.
You're the attorney, I'm just the chauffeur.
Okay.
Files over here, come on.
Okay, if we're just entering and we get caught, what do we say?
Look, left my hat here today. We get caught? I just tell them I came back to get my hat.
Terrific. That's terrific. What about me?
Tell them I never saw you before in my life.
Come on, Jake, this isn't funny. You know, we should have gotten a search warrant. We shouldn't even be here.
Oh, come on. Let Carmichael know that we're investigating him? I don't think so. Just start looking through the files. Come on.
What am I looking for?
Purchasing orders for some medical supplies. They should all be in numerical order.
Medical supplies. What number? What number?
The one that's not there. Secretary said that there were some slips missing or something like that. Carmichael making a big deal about it, and I just want to know why, that's all.
Ah! I got something. There's a gap between 11/5/35 and 11/5/37.
Do you say you order everything from the same pharmaceutical company?
No, it looks like there's 4 or 5 different ones.
All right, just write down the names of the companies. Let's get out of here.
On my way.
Come on, let's go.
Okay. Tech.
We're going to jail at this rate, you know.
Just hold on, I'm trying as fast as I can.
Got it?
Yeah.
Come on, just put it back in. Put it back in.
You know, I hate this. I really hate this.
We're together. Just think of it as quality time. Come on. Knock, knock.
Hi.
Hey, what's with the lights? You saving on the electric bill or what?
Max is sleeping. Don't sit on him.
He's been sleeping for 3 years. I think I'd check his pulse.
You insult my dog at your peril, sir. What do you got on Carmichael?
Well, our tour of his office was successful. I've got Derek checking up on his medical business right now. Seems that everybody that worked for this guy hates him.
The wife?
She's scared, you know.
He's the jealous type. Likes to beat her up.
The deceased Mrs. Carmichael was beaten before she died.
Yeah, and Leah's terrified he's gonna hurt her.
Leah? A first-name basis with a chauffeur?
We got along.
Yeah, she's a beautiful woman.
A married woman.
Don't get involved with her.
Seen the bruises on her back. When a guy slaps a woman around, it's hard not to get involved, you know.
If she alibied for Carmichael, she's in this just as deep as he is.
Unless he's forcing her. I'm hoping that she's innocent.
Make sure of that, Jake.
Yeah, I know. I gotta get back. Gonna go home tonight or what?
Yeah, soon.
I'm out of here. See you, buddy.
I'll talk to you later, huh?
Yeah. Good night, Jake.
Good night. Yeah, hello.
Hank, you've got to help me, please. Alan's got a gun. I think he's gonna kill me.
Where are you?
Hurry,
Leah?
Oh, I heard the news. You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. It's been a long night, but I'm okay.
He asked me to send you writing as soon as you arrived.
Close the door, Jake.
Sure.
Thank you. Jake, this is Inspector Jameson from Internal Affairs.
How you doing?
I'm okay. How you doing?
Good. Sit down.
Sure.
I've been assigned to your case, and a few questions have come up about last night. Hope you won't mind providing a few answers.
No, not at all. It's fine.
Mind if I record this?
Go right ahead. It's okay.
Before I begin, do you have anything you'd like to say?
I had to kill a man last night. It's unfortunate. Self-defense. But I guess you and I are going to talk about that, aren't we?
Well, we got to talk about it. Please describe the nature of your relationship with Leah Carmichael.
Okay. She was a part of a case that I was investigating.
That's all?
Yeah.
No emotional involvement?
None, no.
I got a vendor says he saw you two together at the beach.
Yes, well, the lady asked me to drive her there. She wanted to go for a walk.
Well, he'll testify that you were walking pretty close together.
Wait a minute. What I said before...
Also,
well,
there's...
Could I just finish?
Yeah, go ahead. Sure.
Okay. Lady asked me to drive her to the beach. She wanted to go for a walk, and we were in broad daylight. Nothing happened, so I'm confused as to where you're going with this.
Well, also, there's Miss Sondergaard at the Carmichael house. She says she found you and the lady in a clinch.
The lady was upset. She held on to me, that's what.
Well, my job says, you know, I got to walk in and look at all the possible angles.
What other angle can there be, Inspector?
You got involved with the lady. Saw him, maybe you wanted her husband out of the way. You took a shot at him. Killed him. Jealousy. It's been a motive since day one.
It was dark. The man shot at me first. I shot back. Now, that's what happened.
Jake was in the situation as a direct result of my assigning him to the case. Dr. Carmichael's death was unfortunate, but it was also self-defense.
I hope the investigation bears that out.
What's the drill? First, you're on suspension.
Figured that.
Turn over your weapon. Have anything else to say at this time?
I don't think so. I believe that's all I'm going to say at this point.
We'll be in touch. Hi. Can I come in? Thanks.
Are you a chauffeur or an investigator?
I'm an investigator.
I trusted you, you know. Confided in you. I liked Hank Morris a lot. And I thought he just might like me.
He did. Yeah, you okay?
A little numb, maybe, but probably better off for it. I think that Ellen would have killed me sooner or later. How about you? You okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay. But listen. I really need your help. I need you to testify for me.
Testify? No one's pressed charges.
The state can prosecute in a case like this, and that's exactly what they're going to do to me. Do you understand?
I can't believe that, though, because Ellen tried to kill you.
I know that. Look, I want you to get on a stand and say just that. Just tell them the truth. That's all you have to do.
Yes. Yes, of course I'll testify. I'll tell them the truth.
And would you please describe what you saw when you entered the room?
Well, it's difficult to say. I only saw them for a moment.
How would you describe their attitudes? Did they seem close?
Objection, Your Honor. Prosecution is asking the witness to speculate.
Sustained. Continue.
Please describe how Mr. Stiles was standing in relation to the woman, as objectively as you can.
They were standing very close together. He seemed to be holding her.
Seemed to be, or was?
He was holding her.
And when they saw you,
They moved apart, suddenly.
as though guilty at being caught?
Objection.
Sustained.
No further questions, Your Honor. The state calls Leah Carmichael. Mrs. Carmichael, would you tell us, in your own words, what happened on the night your husband was shot?
Yes. Mr. Stiles, whom I knew to be Hank Morris, had become increasingly curious about my husband's business dealings. And he became more and more attentive towards me. At first, I was flattered. But he had become more persistent about his... I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is difficult. About his desires.
It's a lie, Your Honor.
Mr.
That is a lie. What you just said is a lie.
Stiles, any more outbursts, and I'll have to have you removed from the courtroom.
Are you saying that Jake Stiles was suggesting that you have an affair?
Yes, those were his intentions. He made them quite clear.
And what were your intentions?
I had none. I had told Mr. Stiles that I loved my husband. I didn't know how to handle it. I didn't. He was an angry and violent man, and I was frightened of him. He told me he was going to find a way for us to be together. It was at that point that I was going to tell my husband. But that night, he came into our home. Ellen heard something. He thought it was an intruder, and the next thing I knew, Jake Stiles had shot him.
Why haven't you told anyone about this until now?
I was terrified. He had threatened me. He told me that if I didn't testify that it was an accident, that he was a cop and that he could arrange for my accident as well.
Mrs. Carmichael, you are now the sole beneficiary of your late husband's estate. Is that correct?
Well, yes, that's correct, I suppose.
Yes, about $5 million worth, I believe.
I'm really not sure.
An estate obtained by the deceased Dr. Carmichael through the death of his own wife, and for which you were his sole alibi.
I really don't see what this has anything
A
to do
yes
with...
or no will suffice.
Yes, I believe that Jake Stiles wanted me for my money.
Yes, I'm certain you'd like to have all of us believe that.
Mr. McCabe, would you be kind enough to explain this line of questioning, please?
Laying foundation, Your Honor. It will become clear in a moment. Mrs. Carmichael, do you recognize this?
No.
It contains... No, correction. It contained curare. Perhaps you've heard of it. It's a nerve poison. Shuts down the lungs, slows the reactions.
Mrs. Carmichael wasn't poisoned. She drowned.
She drowned after someone injected her with curare, enough to slow her reflexes so she couldn't swim and save herself. Your Honor, here is an updated coroner's report on the late Mrs. Carmichael. The body was exhumed, revealing an injection hole just under the hairline. Testing has revealed trace elements of curare. Now, once we knew what to look for, we were able to find traces overlooked in the first autopsy. This is how we knew what to look for. Our investigator, Mr. Jake Stiles, located records indicating that Dr. Carmichael had ordered curare in secret for the very purpose of murdering his wife, with the cooperation of Leah Carmichael.
Your Honor, please, please don't make me sit here and listen to this.
Mr. McCabe, these are serious allegations. Now, are you prepared to substantiate them?
I am, Your Honor. Mr. Orwell, will you stand, please? Your Honor, this gentleman standing here is a messenger with Detilio Pharmaceuticals. They handle hazardous chemicals like curare. He is prepared to give sworn testimony that he delivered a container of curare to a woman who could not sign the receipt because she had a cast on her wrist. These are the copies of your medical records, Mrs. Carmichael. It seems you had an unfortunate slip on the tennis court. You fractured your right wrist when you fell. A cast was placed on that wrist. Coincidentally, it was Dr. Carmichael himself who applied the cast to your wrist. Mr. Orwell, Could you identify the woman who received that curare from you?
That's her. Who could forget that face?
Let the record show that Mr. Orwell is pointing to Leah Carmichael. Now, Mrs. Carmichael, let me draw for you a scenario of greed and murder. Alan Carmichael murdered his wife with your help. And then you provided him with an alibi, but then you decided you wanted all the money for yourself. So you entrapped Jake Stiles, set up Carmichael hoping he would be killed, and now there is no one to alibi for you, is there? Your Honor, based upon this evidence, the state will bring formal charges against Leah Carmichael in the belief that we can prove complicity in the death of Carolyn Carmichael, conspiracy in the death of Dr. Carmichael, as well as perjury.
So ruled. Bailiff, you will arrest Mrs. Carmichael pending trial.
I also move that the charge against Jake Stiles be dropped.
All charges against Mr. Stiles are hereby dismissed.
Good going.
Thank you.
I'm closed. Be a good guy and open up. I'm hungry.
I'm closed.
I feel a real moment of artistic passion coming over me.
Fuck you! I didn't do nothing!
Careful,
I
Eddie.
think you're a lying piece of garbage!
You got a knife.
You did it! Damn it!
Eddie, I hear somebody coming.
Help! Help! Police! Somebody! Help!
I've seen some bad ones. With all this dirt and grime, he must have been living in the sewer.
The whole damn place is a sewer.
Print check confirmed that the dead man was Arnold Rindle. He died of a knife wound that ruptured the heart. He'd done time for an assortment of robberies. He'd been in and out of drug rehab clinics, been institutionalized by the state twice, lots and lots of emotional problems.
Any family?
Yeah, he had a brother, Harry Rindell. He owns Rindell Construction. He was out of town last night, but we managed to get a call into him this morning. He's on his way in.
You get any prints off that spray can?
If they belong to the kid, whoever he was, he's clean. There's no record of any kind.
What do you guys make of all this?
I don't see any motive for the kid killing the guy.
No.
He's not the type of guy to have any money on him, so I don't think robbery was the situation.
You think maybe he happened on the scene right after?
Maybe. I'll know more once I find him.
There's Mr. Rendell to see you, sir.
Bring him in, dear.
Mr. McCabe, I'm Harry Rendell.
Yes, I'm very sorry about your brother. Thanks. Please sit down.
I've been expecting something bad to happen.
You have? Why is that?
My brother had a history of mental problems. And when he disappeared over a month ago and I hadn't heard from him, well, I had a feeling. I like the work. There's a good style to it. Good composition. Good.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Where you going? Hey, come here. Don't leave. You and I haven't been formally introduced yet. What's the R stand for?
Roberto.
Roberto, my name is Jake. See? Jake Styles, right above the badge here.
Guess it just ain't my day.
Well, every cloud has a silver lining. Maybe you can help me out. I need to talk to the kid that painted that right over there. I could have a severe memory lapse about this whole situation. You help me out. You know what I mean? Maybe you'd like to go down to juvenile hall and talk about it. It's up to you.
What are you gonna tell him who told you?
Me? No, I got the worst memory in the world. You say you know him, right?
Yeah, I know him.
Well, you two screwed it up, didn't you?
We screwed it up. He put up a fight.
So you had to kill him?
Harry, the psycho brother of yours pulled a knife.
You couldn't get it away from him?
Things happened fast, Harry.
We're the ones that found him, remember? After he ripped us off.
You know what this is going to cost us?
It was your idea to bring that lunatic brother of yours into a $20 million deal in the first place.
My plan worked, didn't it? We got away with the jewels, didn't we? It was my brother who tunneled us in, didn't he?
Harry, can we stop this?
You should have let me go in through the roof and pop the safe like I've done a million times.
Your plan was inadequate.
Hey! Now, I'm sorry I had to break in like that. We know he hid the jewels somewhere. How are we gonna find them?
That's a $20 million question.
What about that condemned hotel he used to sneak around in?
Oh, we went through that place. It was a nightmare. Cruised all the spots he hangs at downtown. We finally picked him up at the Mission.
Things went downhill from there.
They're gonna get a lot worse. Cops are looking for a kid they spotted by the river after the murder.
Well, we got out of there so fast, nobody could have seen anything.
You understand what kind of trouble we could be in here? Do you?
Okay. Now, I don't know how we do this. But we gotta find out who this kid is and get to him before the cops do. And we don't take any chances. We find him, we kill him.
Hey, buddy. Hey. This yours? You dropped this?
Yeah.
I found it down there. Is this yours?
Yeah. Thanks, mister.
You JJ, aren't you?
No, man. That's JJ over there.
Huh? Whoa. Wait. Come here. Where were you? I didn't see where you were pointing. Where were you pointing? Over there? Right over there? Get over here. Listen.
I'm gonna have to take you downtown and ask you some questions about a situation that happened at the riverbed yesterday. You follow me?
Why don't you save your gas and ask me right here?
Get in the car.
Don't I get a phone call?
Get in the car.
I want a phone call.
Shut up and get in the car. Get in the car.
Derek?
Thank you. Is that the suspect in my brother's case? I don't know. They have your brother's possessions downstairs.
Okay. Where's their phone? I've got an important call to make.
There's one in the lobby.
Thanks.
You were identified by the store owner as the one standing over the body.
You must have been mistaken.
Really? You, recognize this mural?
It looks like the work of a genius.
Well, that genius left his prints on this can of spray paint which was found there.
I guess I was passing through.
Passing through? Hey, son, you could be in serious trouble.
For what? Looking at a dead body?
Just looking? Why did you run?
Man, look at me. I'm a poor street kid. I'm on everybody's typical suspect list, so I split. Listen, you look like the type of guy who enjoys a good meal now and then. So how about springing for a couple of burgers and fries and we can talk our heads off?
Oh, you're something else, kid.
Didn't see a thing, did you?
Okay. Let's take a ride.
Where are we going?
I'll let you know when we get there. Let's go.
See you, Max.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell me what you're gonna do with me?
That all depends on you. We know that you know more than your son.
What are you talking
Hey,
about?
don't hustle, all right? We could take you down the county right now. I could do that, or I could take you down to juvenile hall. I could go either way. You with me? I spent a little time down there myself when I was about your age, so I'm not crazy about shipping somebody down there. You know what I mean?
What were you in county for?
I screwed up. Thought it was cool to steal a car. I got caught. I was going through a bad time, that's all. What about your family? Not bad, huh?
Bad. I'm sure I have a father. Everybody does. But I couldn't pick him out in no lineup.
What about your mother?
She used to work at this phone sex hotline. I heard she moved out of the country with some boyfriend.
Sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
them real quick. You stay here. I'm gonna trust you not to run. But remember, I'm a little smarter than you. If you run, I'll find you. Hear me?
I'll be right here.
Hey, there he is. Go after him.
See him! Jump out, follow him on foot. I'll stay as close as I can.
I don't know what happened to that file.
Well,
I had it here this morning.
I don't have it, so you've got to have it. It's not in my office. It's got to be in this.
Derek, have you seen my file on the Rendell murder?
No, sir, but I have something I think is important.
Oh, well, go on.
Arnold Rendell had been one of those tunnel rats in Vietnam, and he'd been caught 5 years ago trying to tunnel his way into a furrier in San Francisco.
Oh, that robbery down at the jewelry mart. That was an underground job.
Right. And Rendell had been missing for a month.
All right, check with the San Francisco police and see if the two cases are similar.
Right.
Elizabeth!
Still in there.
Yeah.
Eddie, Harry, listen, we got a serious problem. If you find the kid, you can't kill him.
It's Harry. Says we shouldn't kill the kid. Talk to us.
We just got Arnold's stuff from the cops. His wallet is missing.
The kid must have lifted it.
That explains why the cops haven't locked him down somewhere. He must be trying to con it out of him.
You're gonna have to find a way to nab him. That wallet is our last hope of finding out where the jewels are.
That looks good.
You gonna finish that?
Hi, remember me?
Hi. How'd you find me? I didn't know McCabe had you working on the case. Look at this. How'd you find me, man? Police officer, everything's fine. Put your hands on the for real, camera. man. How did you find me? I'm smarter than you, that's why, okay? What do you got in your pockets here? What you got in your pockets, huh? Yeah, you got some money, sit down. Forgot to pay for the hamburger on the way out. Now listen to me. I want to know what you know, and I want to know why you copped these files.
Man, you want something to eat?
Really? I am tired of screwing around. I want straight answers, and I want them now. You want to go head-to-head with me, you're going to lose. You follow me? No cute stuff. I want the truth, right now.
I saw this brown van come flying up the tunnel right before I saw the body.
All right. See a driver? Did you get a license number?
No, nothing like that.
No?
But I swear.
Why'd you take the file?
Oh, I figured if I could find out what's going on, maybe I could solve this thing myself. Yeah, that's right.
What are you, crazy?
No.
No?
No, I'm smart.
Oh, you're smart.
I've seen a lot of people get their face in the paper for solving this or busting that. They get rewards, they sell their life stories to magazines, and sometimes even TV. Yeah, they make real cash. And they made it.
This is what you think making it in the world is all about, right?
I know what's not making it. Being poor, living in the street, I'm nowhere. But in my head, I got stuff happening. I can make it somewhere. And I intend to prove it. Now, you can send me to juvie hall or county, but I'll get out. And I'll prove it.
piece of work, you know that? Piece of work. All right, let's go.
Is that guy a social worker or a cop?
Who cares? We kill him and we grab the kid. Pick me up a block away.
Stay down. I'm down.
I don't know, this guy, I think he was about 6 feet tall, blondish hair, you know, light. He was moving pretty quick. He was in and out of the shadows, so I don't think I can pick him out of a lineup. Came out of nowhere. Didn't even get a license number. Derek, what did you find out? Anything?
Everything points to Rendell as being one of the people involved in the Casa del Mar Jewelry Mart robbery. His MO is an exact duplicate of what went down in the one he tried in San Francisco. The same.
You mean the dead guy is one of the people who dug underground and ripped off $20 million from the Costa del Mar Jewelry Mart?
Well, if you have to know, yes. Wait a minute. Isn't that my file? How'd you get that?
I don't know, I got mixed up in my file somehow. Sorry. All right. Now, what we need to know is what else did you see?
I didn't see much, really. And no faces. Everything happened on the other side of the van. A man and a woman had a fight with the dead guy. They were yelling and screaming, "You ripped us off, you ripped us off." There was a scream, and it was over.
Well, if Arnold double-crossed his partners, that's one good reason why none of the jewels has surfaced.
And that means there's $20 million in stolen jewelry floating around there somewhere.
We know now that there are at least 2 others involved. But who are they?
You know, if I had a brother with a case of mental illness and he disappeared, I'd want to know where he was. I'd want to find him.
Maybe he didn't want him found. Just a thought.
Derek, check out Harry Rendell. Then go down to the jewelry mart and see if anyone remembers seeing Arnold Rendell at the time of the robbery.
Right.
I'm gonna leave him to you, okay? Oh, my feet are killing me. God.
If you got yourself a pair of these, then you wouldn't have to be performing that voodoo ritual on your feet to make them feel better. And it might kick up your image a couple of notches, too. Trust me.
I'll tell you what, kid. I'll rush right out tomorrow and buy a pair.
Move your body, shake your body, dance. Move your body, shake your body. Move your body, shake your body, dance. Shake your body, dance, dance. Shake your body, dance, move. Shake your body, dance, dance. Shake your body, dance, move.
Take your time, right a little bit of this seems to go the whole night. Right, left, right, hold combination. Lock, pop another move, set a groove foundation. It better ring a bell like Chris.
You and I are gonna have a serious talk. Okay? Where's the wallet?
What wallet?
The wallet you took off of Arnold Rendell. Where is it?
What makes you think I have the wallet?
According to our files on Rendell, we busted him a couple times. No matter how poor the man was living, he always carried crisp dollar bills on him. He was strange. He had a weird thing about it. Now, when I went into your pocket for the repayment of 1 hamburger, if you'll remember, I found crisp dollar bills.
Well, he had some bills in his pocket, so I took them.
The money was in his wallet. And you've got the wallet. Jay, the wallet might have something in it that would help me find those jewels. Do you understand? Jay, these people that you're trying to outwit, they're very dangerous. Now, you saw that tonight.
I can take care of myself.
You can do that, can you?
Yeah.
Against those kind of people, you can do that? You're wrong. You're very wrong.
There's a reward out for the jewels, right? If I find them, I could be a rich man.
Oh, you've got to make it.
Yeah.
If you think money's the answer to everything, you're going nowhere real fast.
That's easy for you to say, man. You got some.
All right. You think about it. You could help me. Or you can help yourself. Curfew time. Let's go. You get the back bedroom.
You're not gonna lock me up or handcuff me to the bed, are you?
Nope. If you run, I'll find you.
Yeah, man, how did you find me last time?
I'm smarter than you, that's how. Okay? Come on. Hit the sack.
Do you recognize this man?
No. Should I?
Well, we believe he was involved in the jewelry robbery here. We thought maybe someone might remember seeing him, might remember him talking with someone.
Gee, I'm sorry.
Could I have a list of employees that were here at the time and want to question them?
Certainly.
I like your office.
Thank you. Here it is. Hello?
No, I've been chasing after the kid, and I think he's up to something.
Hold on. Would you excuse me? I have to take this call.
Certainly.
Yes?
Talk to me.
Yo, Jake, it's me.
Hey. You ran off this morning without saying goodbye. What are you up to?
I just wanted to tell you I think you're the smartest guy I know. Except for me, that is.
Why do I feel I'm being set up for the punchline?
Guess what I found?
JJ, listen to me.
Yo, Jake, I'll call you when I know what's going on.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait.
Jake, if you're in my position, you do the same thing.
JJ, listen to me.
You're a great guy, but I'm out of here.
Don't hang up.
Didn't Arnold used to live at the VA before they shut the place?
Kid must know something.
That's probably why the cops are dancing all around them.
Do you know Rita Smith? She's the manager of the Costa del Mar Jewelry Mart.
Oh, of course. Now I can place that name. Why?
The tunnel to rob the mart was begun in the basement of this building, 510 Mirabelle. It had been closed at the time because it needed to be earthquake-proofed. The contract to upgrade this building was awarded to your company by Rita Smith.
You had access to that building.
You're not trying to connect me with something my brother may or may not have done without my knowledge.
I believe you helped your brother with that robbery. I believe Rita Smith helped you. I believe that there was at least one more person involved, somebody who could crack the vault.
We believe your brother was killed because he ripped off the jewels. What we have here is a case of robbery and murder. Now, we realize you were out of town at the time, so it was probably your partners that did it. But if you don't come forward on this now...
You can add conspiracy to the robbery charge. Think about that, huh? So go ahead, Mr. Rendell. Lie to me.
I think I'm going to have my lawyer come down and do that.
Yes. Yes. Wait till Mr. Styles sees this.
Hey! What are you gonna show Mr. Styles, kid?
Where are the jewels?
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Talk to me. Come on, kid.
They're in the room. I have the key. Just don't hurt me. Please.
Come on! Okay, genius, lead the way.
Come on, come on! The gas pedal, baby, it's the gas pedal.
Where are the jewels, kid?
In the refrigerator.
What's going on, kid?
You guys stole them? I found them. I want a piece of the action.
You must really have a death wish.
What, you guys gonna kill me? You never find the jewels.
Talk to me, kid, and don't try to be smart. Last chance, and this is really gonna hurt. Stop it! Take it easy! Hey, don't
Take it easy!
Believe me. Hey. Look at me, you ready? Look at me. Okay? Huh? Go ahead.
Check out that profile. Let me slap in my picture.
Hey, front page news, hot shot. What do you think about that, huh?
Yeah. I'm getting a reward for finding the jewels. 10%. $200,000. What do you think?
I think I should get a 10% finder's fee. That's what I think. Well, you got your wish. What are you gonna do now? Thought about it?
I don't know. They're looking for a foster home. It could be cool, I guess.
If the foster parents are wearing seatbelts and helmets, I think they got a chance, yeah. What's going on?
I got this check. And I got this chance. I don't want to screw it up.
You can go a couple of ways with that. You can keep scamming, you can hustle the streets, or you can build on what you have.
Build on what?
Talent. You can paint. You've just been painting the wrong side of the wall. Stop painting the outside and learn how to paint the inside, you follow me?
What, go to an art school?
Yeah.
What if they don't take me in?
I bet you a hamburger and a side of fries they take you.
I don't have anyone.
You got me.
Let me do this thing right.
Yeah. We'll give it a shot.
Okay. Let's give it a shot.